All right. I'm gonna get straight to the point. So I've been on the internet past couple days. And I've noticed a little bit of controversy going on between between a bunch of shit. But what I'm gonna talk about right now is the Billie Eilish vegan video shit. Cause I just want to talk about it. It get real annoying, getting on the internet and people kind of they're not, what's the word? They're not aware enough to like notice like shit. It's like people come on the internet and just blab out random shit, you know? Or not even just random shit, but they don't think to the full capacity that they can before saying what they're gonna say and posting the vid. So when they do that, it just kind of causes controversy everywhere. And I think that's what's happening with this Billie Eilish vegan video. Now I'm gonna start off saying like um I don't think she's wrong. I don't think Billie Eilish is wrong, but I also don't think she's right. And I don't think, most of the media that's against her or most of the people that's against her is wrong or completely right either. Um, you got to see in between both of those sides, and in between both of those sides is the truth. That's what people don't understand. Um, and that's not even just with this debate. That's with everything. Like, all right, before I start talking about this, I need to talk about truth first because I think what people don't understand when when there's so much controversy around and it starts to kind of like just divide us naturally, um it's usually over truth. um and I think nowadays what humans have made truth is all about perspective, all about perspective. And um I think that that helps like divide us in a way. And what I mean by truth is like about perspective. It's literally like that's what humans have made it. That's why I believe in God, but when people tell me to read the Bible and stuff, like all of that, I can't bring myself to do it because that's all humans really have done like since we've been on earth. Is like most of us, if we just like build perspectives and then each person got their own truth, but the real truth is just what is and what is not. It's what happens and what doesn't happen. It's just one truth. It's one truth, but it's so many reasons behind the truth that people don't get into. So it's kind of like a half-ass perspective from each individual person just putting it out there. So yeah, on that front, I think that's what's happening with this Billie Eilish shit. So when when I looked into it, when I analyzed this, I realized, um, first thing you literally gotta realize, you gotta literally look at stuff for what it is. She said, I think, what did she say? She said you can't love animals and you can't eat them. Can't do both. Um, okay. So yeah. First thing to look at here when she said that, where's she at? She's in a fucking interview, bro. She's in an interview that's not talking about animals. They asked her a question about some. I think it was like her most head ass take or something like that. But the interview wasn't about being vegan, so she can't. I'm pretty sure because I've seen interviews with her. I've seen stuff about her. I'm for damn sure she understands the situation that you know most of the people that was against her are in. Like people don't have the money to sustain a vegan lifestyle like she does. You know, people grow up, eating meat, so it becomes a habit, and you can't just like literally just stop. It's hard. It's too hard. Or it's culture reasons. It's a bunch of stuff. But I'm sure she understands that she was just in an interview. That clip was like 15 seconds. It was like 15 fucking seconds. So I'm sure she was just trying to get her reason out of why, you should pay attention to what you are, consuming, because it's messing up the environment. It's she just had to say something, to get her reason across. And I'm sure if it was an interview about, why you should become vegan, I'm sure she would have said it in a much better way or tone. Now, and I'm making this video after too, because it all hit me too once she retaliated. Like once that video had posted that interview, then the people started to retaliate. People started to say, "Oh, this is just a rich white person take, or rich person take, and she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She does this, that." And then she, I just saw, uh posted on her story not too long ago, about probably about 22 hours ago, of animals getting slaughtered and everything. Now, I'm for damn sure, I for damn sure know people are not going to respond to that in a way. They're gonna stay mad, like she said, because she didn't post that. She didn't post that because of, she was trying to really get her point across. She posted it out of retaliation from what the internet is giving her. Um, and that's partly where I disagree with like her side. It's a way she can put it, but after the internet went crazy, I don't think she should have posted that out of retaliation. I can tell. I can understand intent. That's out of retaliation. All the shit that she said. So it's not what's the word? It's not that kind of meaningful to get her point across. Like she would, you know. Um I think the way she should have done it, she should have sat down and made a video uh talking about it, because she is right. She is right to the point where it's like you can't really love animals and, you know, eat meat. It makes sense. It really does. Cuz the truth is, what I was looking at, I can't, bro, I don't love a fucking cow or a pig or a chicken. I love my dog. I love my the dogs that I've had. I love dogs and cats, and the regular normal pets. And it's like, if I found out that I was eating them, I would stop eating whatever the fuck they're feeding me. If it was cats or dogs and whatever the fuck they're feeding me, I would stop eating it, because I love those specific animals. I don't have an attachment to cows or fucking whatever the fuck I'm eating. I don't. But also, um, um, yeah, I think that's where she's right. Um, and where the other people are right is like, uh, people can love animals. It's true. You can love animals, but some people don't have the resources or the financial stability, or they grew up quite literally eating meat, eating animals, and it's hard to stop. It's not easy to stop. Um, but yeah, looking at that in between is just like, it's literally just what is and what isn't, bro. That's all it is. And yeah, that's like, the people that's mad at her, they should understand, bro. Like, it's reasonable not to eat these animals that are getting completely fucking abused and everything. Because, I mean, you clearly don't care. You'd be doing something to stop it. You'd be saying something about it, like she is. So she clearly cares. But she just wants to get her reasoning out and her point out of why you shouldn't do this. She didn't have a full fucking podcast or interview talking about it. She just had a 15-second clip that people are mad about that she didn't really get to explain, you know? And she's getting mad that people don't understand her side. But, you know, it's a way that you should respond to that, to more responsible way to respond to that, I think. Instead of the way that she did it, posting videos of animals getting slaughtered and abused, you know, the pigs and shit. Because it's like I understand why she did it, but you know, I also understand intent. So yeah, that's really it, bro. Um, the point, the whole point of this though is to make sure y'all like look at both sides to get the truth that's within, to get the real truth. That's why like you know, yeah, I wanted to say this also. That's why like spiritual, like, cause people that made like being spiritual or being, you know, aware kind of like a meme or a phase or something. Um, when it's not, it was respected because of how aware you can be. Like how many you kind of like aware of everything. You're taking different, like, all these different perspectives and truths, and it's all in your mind, and then you get the answers in there. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but you don't get the answers from a book. Like, you get the answers from in here. Like, you automatically have the answers. It kind of goes into the videos that I've been making too. It's like that voice, that other voice in your brain completely understands everything. Like I said, you, if you got a addiction or a habit, for an example, um like if you got an addiction or a habit, for yeah, for an example, and you want to stop, you know exactly how you should stop. Like, you know the exact way to stop. You might fail. You might fail because you just gave in, but that's the way to stop. You have a choice too. You have a choice to stop. You're like, that voice in your head knows that, that tells you don't do that. Like right before you're about to drink or, you know, watch porn or smoke or, you know, be lazy or something, that voice in your brain, because I know for damn sure it does it for me, tells you, nah, you should get up, you should go for a jog, you should go to the gym. Literally tells you, it gives you an exact guidebook on how or what you can do to make it stop. You got all the answers in here. So remember that. Remember that.